Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Captures 80,000 it holds. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's to Catalara. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Wirtz is... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Wirtz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been cut short. Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to play it through. Brzezinski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Totti. Now it's Olise. Referee has just said play on. Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Conte. And he's managed to get free. Played in with purpose. Kante going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that has been cleared. He's free to Catalara! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. A probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Van Basten. Olise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's having a go. Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class. Manchester United take the lead. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Belletti.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Totti. Gabriel. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. Mbappe! This looks promising. Steaming on goalwards. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one
to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Shot a goal! Wirtz. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Totti. And he's in on goal. Howson. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's to Catalara. Conte. Now there's shapes to shoot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just eases him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution.
This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been a...
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
11.
actually. Two fresh faces, and both
Coming
in
on
the
the
front
field.
line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line.
Number
Interesting, we'll see how it
9.
develops.
Berbatov. Substitution
So,
in
all
progress.
square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball.